watching Eve Believe Beauty. So today I have my very anticipated summer nail polish picks. I am very, very sorry because I actually filmed this in advance and was planning on uploading it like on the first day of summer or second day of summer, something like that. I had it all planned and worked out and everything, and my data card, I think, corrupted. I lost a bunch of footage, so I have to refilm this. I apologize. But I have a lot of fun summer colors for you guys. I apologize for the delay, but I hope you guys will really like these. So I'm going to try not to spend too much time on each individual color because I have a lot to talk about. So I'm just going to try and go really fast. Hopefully that works. If you have any questions about any individual colors, as always, you can ask me down below and I will get back to you. I promise. I promise. So, yeah, let's just jump right in. Okay, the first thing, I just want to mention this really quickly. I bought this collection at Ross, and it's the Color Club. It was like in a set that was called All About Color or something like that, but they weren't labeled, so I can't tell you guys what these are called. If you know what they're called, help me out. I really would love your help. I think they're from the Poptastic collection, but I don't know. I recently found out that I labeled these wrong. I tried to figure them out and I labeled them wrong. Maybe some of them are right, some of them are wrong. I don't know. But I love every single color in this collection. Every single one. Especially these three right here. This purple one. So the formula is amazing on this. This orange one, super neon. It's messing with the camera. Love this one. And this green one is like so different from any other green that I have. I love this. These are really good too. The formulas are really good and they're really, really bright. They are amazing and I freaking love these guys. If you could help me out, I would really, really appreciate that. But yeah, I recommend all of these colors in this entire collection. So yeah. My first set that I had to talk to you guys about is yellows. I have a couple yellows to talk to you guys about. This first one is from China Glaze. This is Celtic Sun. It's like, this is my favorite neon yellow. I don't have a ton of great yellows. Like I've got a bunch of like bright sunshiny yellows, but none that are like neon. This one is my favorite. It's the brightest. The formula sucks, but I'm pretty sure that I don't have any neon that has like a good formula. So it doesn't bother me that much. Formulas in general don't bother me too much. So with that being said, I really do actually love this polish. It's super bright and super bright and super amazing, and I just love this. The next yellow I want to talk about is another China Glaze. I'm pretty sure this video is going to be kind of heavily China Glaze because China Glaze makes some really beautiful brights and neons and fun summer colors, so just be aware of that. This one is China Glaze Sunshine. It is like a sheer yellow base with some iridescent glitters, some yellow hex metallic glitters, and also looks like, I can't tell if they're iridescent like hollow or if it's like metallic hollow. It's really hard to tell from this. But whatever the case is, this is beautiful. I freaking love this. It's really hard to get opaque on its own, so it's definitely more of a layering polish, but I love this. It's so unique. It makes your nails look juicy, citrusy, delicious. I love it. I love it. Alright, and my last yellow is this one from Nicole by OPI. This is from the Ruffles set, and this is Sand in My Shoe. This is just unique. It looks like real sand on your nails. It's a really nice yellow. It's kind of pastel-y, and then it's got, I can't tell if they're red or if they're orange, but it's got like little bits in there that are orange, and they give it a lot more dimension than just like a flat texture, because I usually, in fact, I do hate like flat textures. If there's not glitter or something going on, what's the point of it? I just don't get it. So, but I really, really like this one, and it's just really unique, so definitely has to be in my summer favorites. So the next category I want to talk about is purples, and purples are beautiful, but I tend to wear purples more in the fall, so I only have a couple here to show you. The first one is Zoya's Charisma. Now, as you can see, this is a gorgeous, like, really bright fuchsia-y magenta purple. It's super bright and super electric. That one from Color Club that I showed you is a pretty much dupe. This Color Club one is a little darker, and I actually like the formula on this Color Club one better, but again, I don't have the name for you, so I'm not 100% sure what this is. Bothers me, but this one is a pretty good dupe for it, and I really I really just love that bright kind of purple for the summertime. It just, yeah, I'll insert a picture here of a manicure that I did. It was actually with this purple, but it's like that shade of purple for the summertime is just so bright and pops on your nails, and I don't know, I freaking love it. So yeah, these purples here, Zoya Charisma. Alright, and the next color category is orange, and all of my oranges are really, really bright. The first one I want to talk about is this one from Orly. It's messing up my camera again, and this is Melt Your Popsicle. A lot of people talk about this, and they talk about it as being amazing. It's pretty good for being this bright. I mean, it is a neon. For being this neon, it's pretty opaque, but I mean, the formula is still, you know. And I wanted to mention that this Color Club one from that set that I was mentioning before is a pretty fair dupe, both neon, both really bright. This one's a little bit more opaque actually, but I don't know for sure what it's called. This could be Wham Pow. It could be, but I'm not sure. So yeah, I love these really bright, highlighter neon traffic cone orange. Love it. So the next one I want to talk about is this one right here. This is China Glaze's Dreamsicle, and this is pretty much like the orange sister to Sunshine, and I love this polish. This is like the same concept. It's like that sheerish orange jelly base with iridescent, holographic, metallic, mini hexes. There's like, it's beautiful. Look at the swatch. I'm not explaining that correctly, but it just looks juicy and delicious on your nails, and I love it for the summertime. Again, another one that it would take a lot of coats to get opaque, so I usually just layer it. And the last oranges that I want to talk about are these two right here. They're very close dupes, but the formula is really different, so I want to talk about it really quick. This one is from the Orly brand new Baked collection, and this is called Tropical Pop. This is really, for being so bright, it's very opaque. I'm pretty sure it's a true neon. It dries matte. It looks very neon on your nails. And I really, really, really love it because it's a weird shade. It's not quite yellow, not quite orange. I mean, I'm putting it in the oranges because they're not yellow. So I'm putting it in the oranges. They're really light orange. They're very yellow-based oranges, and they're just so bright and poppy and fun. And China Glaze's Sun Worshipper is very similar. They're not identical, but they're pretty close dupes. This one, however, you definitely need a white base, and you definitely need several coats. Well, I guess you don't need a white base. You would need a lot of coats to make it opaque. But they're both very, very bright. This one is just more opaque. I like the formula on this one a lot better. And this one is brand new, so you should be able to find it in stores right now. Alright, the next color category is pinks, and I'm not like a crazy pink fan. Well, I love pink, but I don't wear it on my nails that often. And yeah, I seem to wear pink most often in the summertime, and that's usually because I have some really fun, really bright pink nail polishes. A first thing I want to talk about are these two. I'm grouping them together even though they're not quite dupes. They're similar in the ways that I love them. So this one is Orly's Beach Cruiser, very, very bright, messing with the camera right now. This is China Glaze's Shocking Pink. This one's definitely lighter than this one, but they're very, very bright, the formula is pretty much identical on both of these, and they give the same effect. Like, to me, if I'm gonna wear a bright neon pink in the summertime, I could flip a coin for these two because they give the same effect, is what I'm trying to say. But they're both really great, and they're both really, really popular colors, so I'm pretty sure you can still... I'm like 90% sure that Shocking Pink is in China Glaze's core collection. I'm not so sure about Orly's Beach Cruiser, but I seem to see it a lot at Ulta. Like, I don't know if it's in their clearance section or something, but I'm always seeing this at Ulta. So I don't know, guys. Check it out. They're really, really great bright neons. The next one I want to talk about is another textured polish, and this is China Glaze's Wish on a Starfish. Surprisingly, this was my favorite from that entire textured collection that came out in the spring, but I freaking love this for some reason. It's baby pink, which I usually hate, and gold shimmer, which I usually hate. And it's together in a textured polish, and it's so weird, but I love this. It just looks really good on my nails. It reminds me of the beach, and the texture too. It just reminds me of the sand and the beach and the sunset, and I don't know. I just really, really like it, guys. Alright, and the very last pink that I want to show you is by Sinful Colors. This is Pinky Glitter, and this is probably my favorite Sinful Colors that I have. This over Shocking Pink is like my favorite combination ever. I should have put this in my favorite combos because it's electrifying on your nails. It is beautiful. I freaking love this, and for $1.99, you can't beat it. I'm pretty sure this is in the core line. I just freaking love it. It's like in a sheer pinky base, and then it's got some holographic glitters in there and some like mini micro pink glitters in there. It is beautiful. Apparently I'm losing my voice in the middle of this video. But anyways, now on to greens. The first one I want to talk about is one that most nail polish lovers are probably going to put in their summer nail polish favorites. And this is Grass's Lime Greener. This came out in the China Glaze City Flourish collection. And it's just a really, really bright, it's like pastel-y, but it's really bright lime green too. I love that effect. I don't usually like just pastel greens. I like it to have some bright factor to it. So I really, really love this one. The formula's but you know, for the color, I put up with it. I love it. The next one is, I think, from last year's summer collection, and this is Highlight of My Summer. It's, again, that, like, pastel-y type green, but it's bright. And I really, really love it. It's, like, kind of a mint shade. I did include as a, not a complete dupe, because they're definitely different, but this is Color Club's London Calling. This is definitely more limey, and this is more minty. However, they both give, again, a similar effect. I mean, they're definitely different, and in my mind that justifies having both. I mean, they're not dupes, but I did just kind of want to show you guys because they're both very, very beautiful, and if you want a bright green that is still pastel-y kind of, then these are both really, really good options. And the formula is pretty good on both of these. A little chalky, but they're pretty good. Alright, so the next color category I want to talk about is corals, and I love, 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 love corals. Last year, coral was my favorite color ever. I wore it all the freaking time. I'm wearing it right now. I love coral. The first one is one that everybody talks about. This is China Glaze Flip Flop Fantasy. I probably don't need to say too much. Formula, but it's so pretty. And people talk about whether it's a coral or not. It's not the traditional coral, but it's not pink, but it's not orange. So I classify it as coral because I can't just put it in with my pinks because there's orange in it, and I can't put it in with my orange because there's too much pink in it. So I call it a coral, and it's really bright and really beautiful. I'm wearing it today. It is the lighter color in my gradient. I love this. Alright, the next one I want to talk about is the other color that I'm wearing on my nails, and probably the most neon, or at least my camera is picking this up as really bright neon. This is China Glaze Pool Party, another like cult favorite on YouTube. I freaking love this. It is the darker color in my gradient. It's just super bright and super like bam, you know, like I love this. It is very, very, very gorgeous. It's very sheer. But it's a neon, so, you know, it's a neon, guys. The formula doesn't bother me that much because the color is just way too beautiful not to have in my life. So, love this one. Alright, and now on to the blues. The first one is Zoya's Robyn. Everybody talks about this one in their summer favorite, so I'm not going to say too much. But it is a very beautiful, like, perfect medium blue. It's not too light, it's not too dark, it's pretty bright. It's very, very easy. I just love it because it's easy, and the formula is really, really good. So I definitely recommend this one. And the last blue that I want to talk about, this is Essie's Bikini So Teeny. This is one of the Essies that I will fight through the formula because it is so freaking gorgeous. It is a very, very vibrant light blue, and it has a silver shimmer. You can see it a little bit on the nail, but not really. So yeah, that kind of sucks, but it is still a very beautiful blue regardless of whether you can see the shimmer or not. And it's just, yeah, everybody talks about it again, so I don't need to over talk it again, but I really, really love this one for spring or for summer. It's just really vibrant but light at the same time, so it goes for both. Love it. Alright, and I have 2 categories left. I know this video is super long. I'm going to try run through them really, really fast because none of them, I'm not going to spend any extended period of time on any of them. So the next category that I'm going to talk about is holographics, particularly holographic glitters, like chunky glitters. Well, you'll see. I'm going to try not to spend too much time on each individual polish because it's more the idea of holographics than it is each individual polish. But for me personally, there's nothing cooler than going out into the bright sun and seeing your, for me usually it's like a neon manicure with bright holographic glitter just shining in the sun. So much fun. So yeah, freaking love that. First one I'm wearing today, and this is China Glaze's Fairy Dust. This may actually be my favorite nail polish of all time. It's the only nail polish, I think the only nail polish that I have a backup of because I love it that much. I'm wearing it today. It's kind of hard to see in this lighting, but it's just, it's so pretty. And you guys have probably heard a lot about China Glaze's Fairy Dust, so I won't say too much, but I love it. Oh, love it. The next one is from Color Club. This is from one of their Halo Hues collection. I don't remember which one. This is Blue Heaven. It is an extremely beautiful holographic polish. I hope it shows up in the swatch, but it shines the most beautiful rainbows on your nails. Very, very, very opaque, but if you have any holographic nail polish, any like all over the nail holographic, then you'll get the same effect. I mean, as long as it's a good holographic. But I freaking love this one. I actually love all the Color Club Halo Hues. I need to get more of them. They're amazing. The next is just some chunky holographic glitters. These are like silver chunky holographics in a clear base. This is China Glaze Techno. Yeah, it's pretty basic, just chunky glitters in a clear base. This one is OPI's in true Stefani style. Silver glitters, chunky, clear base. Nothing too special, but they're both really, really, really beautiful on top of a neon, as is any holographic nail polish, in my opinion. Just love it. Alright, and the last color category that I have for you is weird glitters. The next one is China Glaze's Atlantis, which is so beautifully unique. It's teal, like a dark teal base, like jelly base, and then it's got some light and dark teal and green glitters in there, and it's just a big glitter fest, and it's beautiful, and it's unique, and it's gorgeous, and do I need to say more? It's summertime ocean beautifulness. Love it. The next one I love to wear in the summertime because it's very bright neon. It looks great over neon polishes. This is Salon Perfect's Kaboom. It is the dupe for Floam, the Floam polish, which is, I don't remember which brand it is, but there's several brands now, especially indie brands, that have come out with this kind of textury, weird, I don't know, it's not really textured, but you'll see in the swatch that it's just weird. They're like neon micro glitters in a clear base, and you put this over green or blue, and it's just so weird and awesome for the summertime. And then the next one that I have, the last polish actually that I want to talk about, is a very unique polish, and this is called Electric Daisy, and this is by the brand Eugene Malibu, which is a indie brand that you can get through the subscription service, The Monthly Nail. I will link that down below, as well as a review that I did for that brand, for that subscription box. This is super weird. It's in a clear base, but it has like a blue, or maybe it's just silver shimmer, and then there's like squares and hexes in a bunch of different sizes of matte neon glitters. and it just looks so weird. I hope you guys can see in the swatch, it's just Electric Daisy. It is what it says. It's very weird and amazing, and I love it. Okay, so 2 hours later, I am finally done talking about my summer nail polishes. So sorry that this is so long, and so sorry that this is overdue, but, you know, life happens. So I'm gonna get it out to you guys as soon as I possibly can, and I hope you're having a fabulous day. Hope this inspired you for some like summer fun nail something. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I just hope you have a fabulous day, and yeah, I love you guys. Bye! Let's try to make this under 30 minutes. Let's try, okay? Probably won't work. Another thing, excuse me. The next, I think metallic hollow, like yellow metallic polish. Alright, and the last, like to me, alright, and the very last, I'm like losing my voice. I don't even know what's up. Alright, and now on to, what is wrong with my voice? But they're both, excuse me, because in the summertime, you, out of being out in the bright sun, so the next love it. Thumbnail time, gotta love his fun, I don't know what I'm saying. I just wanted to show you guys, this isn't really a blooper, but like, look, okay? These are all the polishes that I have to swatch and have been swatching on these wheels here. This is all for this video. That's a lot, don't you think? Too much? Maybe? I don't know. Oh my god, that was way too hard.